Highview Avenue in North Augusta, and I'm here to oppose the bill. I presently do work with the SPCA Albrecht Animal Welfare Center in Aiken, and I also work with emergency clinics and private practices, so I see both sides of the issue. And in the interest of not reiterating comments that have already been made, basically in my experience, I have worked in multiple different states. I've worked in multiple different countries. I've had billionaires for clients. I've had clients that can't afford 5 cents. I've seen a broad spectrum of things, and what I universally see, there are a lot of people who cannot afford basic human health services, and a lot of people who cannot afford basic veterinary services. And in my 20 years of practice, I've seen a lot of changes in the industry. I see on the private side, industry that's driven by what's called average client transaction fee, which is a measure of a veterinarian's performance and a measure of the income that they produce for a practice. And it's a good measure, but it also tends to drive up the cost of veterinary services, and which in some respect, maybe that drives the production of services that cost less. And in many respects, what I see every week in an emergency clinic are clients who cannot afford basic veterinary services, and they're faced with having to euthanize their pet because they cannot afford those services. In that setting, I cannot do anything about that. I own the business, and I have to offer them euthanasia. But on the nonprofit side, I can offer those services. And in the course of my career, I've lost track of the number of patients that have been brought to me and have someone say to me, unless you can do something medically or surgically to resolve this problem, this pet is going to be euthanized and will not return to their home. And what I see is money makes a difference in many, many people's lives. It makes a difference in my life, and I've had a successful career, and I have an above average income. Money makes decisions in my life, and I see clients every week that money makes a difference in their lives. And this bill would restrict me from performing many of the services that I already offer that result in returning animals to their homes instead of being euthanized.
There is a section of the bill, excuse me, I live in South Carolina, I got sinus pain. But, it says if you got low income status documentation, then you can treat the animal. I mean, that's still in the bill, okay? And I'm not for or against the bill at this point. I haven't made my mind up either. I'm like a lot of people. But that is in the bill. You got to prove it with Medicaid or SNAP or pay stubs that that meet certain criteria, or proof of unemployment that's allowed for that to be treated in the bill. So hopefully some of those things you talked about would be covered. We've got to look at the bill and maybe make some modifications to it, but I appreciate your comments. Any other comments from the?
My response to that would be, what if you have a middle-class family that is suffering from financial hardship by whatever means, and they seek alternative services, and they come to my doorstep and say, can you help me with this? With this bill, I would not be able to do that.
Maybe some fine tuning we have to look at. All right. I do appreciate your comments.
Thank you, sir.